Greetings folks, Chris here, and welcome to yet another on Doing Proper's Citizen a Carry a Channel. Folks, I'm extremely excited today because I get to bring you a new firearm. And of course, this is a firearm that I have been looking forward to ever since I saw it. Folks, what would make me trade my Rock Island Armory M5 12 gauge shotgun? I'll tell you what would make me trade it. The Mossberg 500 Retrograde series. So here it is, folks. This is the Mossberg 500 Retrograde series shotgun. And I'm in love with it already. I've already had it out shooting. So stick around. There's going to be some shooting footage here. But this shot very well, of course. It shoots like about any other shotgun that I've ever shot. I do like the trigger in this gun. And let's bring it up close here. Here's the trigger. So it's a good trigger. You couldn't tell how good it was from just that sound, but I could feel it, and that's all I care about. And of course, you guys know me. I decided to go for this Retrograde series shotgun because I like things metal and wood. You guys have seen every single one of my videos and haven't missed one. So you know that metal and wood, old stuff, surplus firearms and things like that, that's right up my alley. This gun was right up my alley, so there was no question. As soon as I saw this thing, I was going to bolt at it like Caitlyn Jenner without the heels. What a beautiful shotgun. And let me bring it up close for some gun porn. That is a beautiful walnut corncob forend right there. Good bluing on this firearm. It's shiny, but it's not excessively shiny, so you can be a little bit rougher with it than you would, say, a Safe Queen or something like that. And here we've got this corrugated buttstock end right here, which when you're shooting 3-inch magnum loads, you're going to be glad that this thing is on here. Let me tell you that. Attractive yet functional checkering right here. A classy little inlet right here. A beautiful shotgun. And I tend to like Mossbergs because they also have that open chamber design right here, where you can push your shells directly in without having to go through a trap door. And they also have 2 extractors. That's good to have in case one of them breaks. I'm not sure if that's why Mossberg put 2 extractors in here, but and the action lever is right here, the action release, and it's pretty intuitive, as well as the safety is right where God intended it, right here on the tang of the firearm. You gotta love that. So the safety is right where it belongs. This is a beautiful, traditional looking shotgun, and again, right up my alley. Now, Mossberg also makes a Retrograde 590A1, which is really a decked out looking, cool looking shotgun, which gets really close to the World War I trench gun look with the heat shield across the top of the barrel. And I was tossing around whether or not I was going to get the heat shield for this thing, but I think I might just leave it the way it is. But if I get bored, maybe I'll get the heat shield, because I looked at Mossberg's site. It seems to be $30 or $40 if I recollect to get the heat shield, and it's not hard to put on, so if I want to get it, I'll go ahead and get it. Now, a little bit of Mossberg 500 history. This was introduced in 1960, right? The Mossberg 500 probably look closer to this because this is metal and wood, and most of your shotguns now are polymer. But it was introduced in 1960, which makes its design about 3 years older than me, which makes it old. And there's a variety of different variants of the shotgun and letter designations which indicate which chamberings they're in. For example, 28 gauge and 410. There's a Mossberg 535, I think, or something like that. I might even be wrong about that, but there's a whole bunch of different versions of the Mossberg 500 series shotgun. It also got adopted by the military via the 590A1. Now, the 590A1 is different than this one because it has a heavy wall barrel, so it's a much heavier barrel. It also had a metal safety as well as a metal trigger guard, and it also had a steel receiver, if I'm not mistaken. But the shotgun, the 590A1, is considerably more heavier than this here Mossberg 500. But it's for military use, and I guess it underwent the rigorous testing, and according to Mossberg, it was the only one that did not fail. through all of the rounds of 12 gauge double-act buck shotgun shells that it had to shoot. So it came out on top and the military adopted it. Although I do think in 1999, the Marines went with Mossberg. And I think the Marines in 1999 went with something like the 1014 Combat variant or something like that. The 500 series shotguns are very much time proven. They're very solid shotguns. This 500 model shotgun is a very solid shotgun, and the 590 A1's even more so for military and police use. So, but for me, I was more interested in the metal and wood, the more traditional looking Mossberg 500 Retrograde series shotgun. And again, there's going to be some shooting footage after this. And I shot 3 different loads, up to and including a 3-inch Magnum load from Winchester Elite, I believe. Now, for example, I brought 2 shells over here to show you the difference just a little bit, in case you haven't seen it. But this right here is just the regular 12 gauge 2 3/4 inch shell. This particular one is the cellular and bellet number 4 buckshot shell, but you know, it's a 12 gauge standard 2 3/4. And here is the 3-inch Magnum, which you can see is a 1/4 inch longer than the other one, but there's more of a powder charge. There's more projectiles, and this was a triple-aught buckload that I was shooting today. That's where this comes in. You're damn glad that you've got soft and cushy on the end of this firearm when you're shooting a 3-inch Magnum load. Believe you me. But it handled all the loads well. The triple-aught buck, the number 4 buck, the double-aught buck handled them all well. I didn't get a chance to shoot any bird loads or field loads or anything like that because in the indoor ranges you're not allowed to shoot those. You can only shoot buckshot and slugs. I did not shoot any slugs, but I'm assuming it's going to work well with those. It worked flawlessly. Everything was very smooth. It was nice, and I do like the trigger, right? The trigger is adequate. But folks, this is it. I'll bring it up close. The Mossberg 500 Retrograde series shotgun. Extremely nice. And as you can see right here, there's a swivel mount here. And there's a swivel mount up here. The barrel is easy to remove just by unscrewing this and taking the barrel off. Very easy to maintain and clean. So folks, stick around for the shooting footage, and I appreciate you watching. My email address is scrolling across the bottom of the screen as we speak right now. That's toimproper@gmail.com. Write and I will answer you, provided you're going to be polite about whatever it is you have to say, and if I've got the time. Thanks for watching, folks. God bless America, and keep on protecting your families, yourself, your country, its flag, and its honor. It's the patriotic thing to do, and we all know that it's the right thing to do.